Welcome to Culture Me If You Can. I'm your host, Aditya Syed, and this is my co-host,
Honorable Hussain.
Last episode, we explored the country of Kenya, where our team tried Kenyan cuisine for the first time. That, by the way, was my favourite part of the episode.
We also spoke to two civil engineers who offered some advice to young people looking to enter the industry.
If you missed last month's episode, make sure you check it out on NTV Europe's YouTube channel.
The theme of today's show is culturally rich Japan, known for its cuisine and unique animation style. Hopefully, by the end of today's show, you'll know a little bit more about Japanese culture.
In the second half of the show, we'll be hearing from two teachers who will hopefully give us some insight into their professions. And maybe by the end of it, some of you viewers will want to be teachers yourselves.
So without further ado, let's jump into the first segment, Culture Crunch, where we can learn more about Japan.
Japan is an island nation, surrounded by the Sea of Japan to the east and the Pacific Ocean to the west. It consists of over 6,800 islands. About 73% of Japan is forested, mountainous, and unsuitable for agricultural, industrial, or residential use. The islands of Japan are located in a volcanic zone on the Pacific Ring of Fire. It has 108 active volcanoes. 21% of the Japanese population is elderly, over the age of 65, the highest proportion in the world. Japan experiences about 1,500 earthquakes every year. Mount Fuji is the tallest mountain in Japan at 12,388 feet. It is considered a sacred mountain to many Japanese. More than 1 million people climb Mount Fuji every year during the official climbing season of July and August. Cherry blossoms are Japan's national flower. Sumo wrestling and martial arts are also traditional sports, but baseball is also very popular. The traditional cuisine of Japan is based on rice with miso soup and other dishes. There is an emphasis on seasonal ingredients. Japan is the largest automobile producer in the world, and the Japanese company Toyota is the third largest automaker in the world. The imperial family of Japan descends from an unbroken lineage of nearly 2,000 years. No other royal family in history has held its position for so long. Japan has one of the highest literacy rates in the world, with 99% literacy in children over 15 years old. The population of pets in Japan is higher than that of children. Japan has very few immigrants, with the Japanese making up 98% of the population.
Now on to our next segment, Don't Be Shy, Give It a Try, where our team will try traditional Japanese cuisine.
The particular dishes we tried were sushi and takoyaki balls. Takoyaki balls are made from a wheat flour-based batter, which are cooked in a special molded pan. The ingredients filling the takoyaki balls are minced or diced octopus or squid with green onions.
Sushi consists of small rolls of vinegar-flavoured cold rice, typically served with a garnish of vegetables, raw seafood or egg. So let's watch the video to get their reactions.
So we're here trying Japanese food. We have takoyaki balls, which are squid balls, and we also have sushi. Okay, let's try some.
Oh, I really like that. So, yeah. So, they were really nice and everyone should try them.
So the takoyaki balls are really nice. They have like a potato taste. They're quite soft as well.
Salmon, that's prawn.
Okay,
Wow.
what's the white thing?
Looks amazing, doesn't it? I actually like that, I can't lie. That's solid, like it.
Do you want to try some sushi, Patrick?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Nice. It was, it had a bit of rice in it.
Now we're going to rate the food out of 5 stars. So, Abed, what do you think?
I thought it was amazing. The squid ball, takoyaki ball, was pretty good. Yeah. But the sushi was like 10 times better. But that's because it wasn't like all wet. Yeah. But 5 stars out of 5 for both of them.
Patrick, what do you think?
Well, Nikki, 5 is such a short number. Considering that I loved each meal, I'd say a solid 6 out of 5.
Okay. So personally, I like the food, especially the takoyaki balls. They were quite nice. I give it 4.5 out of 5. Matthew, what about you?
To be honest, I don't really like squid that much, but I'd give this a solid 3 out of 5.
I'm gonna have to try some takoyaki balls myself. But for the second half of Don't Be Shy, Give It a Try, we'll be joining Fahim Adam outside Queen Mary University in London. There, he'll be testing the general public to see just how much they know about Japan.
Thanks, Aditya. We're back in the public again, interviewing people on what they think Japan is like. So currently we're in Milan, outside of Queen Mary University of London, and we're going off to interview people on Japan. Let's get to it. What do you think the median age of Japan is? The average age of the person in Japan?
Probably around 60 because Japan is becoming an aging society.
Yeah, you're completely right. Because of this, intolerance of immigrants coming into the country, their population is getting quite aged because they work much later into their life and they start having their families later as well. Do you know the percentage of people in Japan who watch anime? It's actually quite a lot. It's 50%. I'm not seeing like a lot, especially because not many people in this country watch that sort of stuff. Yeah, thanks. So hi, I'm just gonna interview you about Japan quickly. Okay, I'm just gonna ask you a few questions. Okay. What do you think currently in Japan the immigrant population is?
I think it's very low.
It's very low.
Yeah.
Can I give a quick estimate?
No, I don't know, but I don't think the mentality has changed in the last 20, 30 years, so it's hard for them to get out of Japan, and it's very hard to get a job in Japan with visa, so I would say it's very low.
Yeah, it's about 2% at the moment.
Okay.
And because of this, what do you think also the average age is in Japan?
I say the age regarding, okay, the population is just aging a lot. Like average, what do you mean?
Average age, like 60, 70.
Yeah, even older than that. Maybe even older than that. Yeah, they have a problem with, they're not having many children, so
they're working really into their old age.
Yeah.
Not having many children, not allowing many people into the country.
Yeah.
Having affected as well. Yeah, right. What do you think that Japanese people usually wear on a day-to-day basis?
Well, I think they are really well known for their trends and how fashionable can be, but it really depends on if you are in the corporate world, whether you're wearing suits and more of a business-related outfits, or you go to some neighborhood where you can go to this massive Asian influence from manga TV. So I think it's a nice mix back.
Yeah, you're exactly right. How much of the population do you think watches anime?
What?
How much of the population do you think watches anime?
Knows what is anime?
Yeah.
Anime, like the cartoons, are actually, well, I think a huge percentage.
Yeah,
like probably, I don't know.
60% actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, thanks for.
Don't worry.
Hey guys, I just run into Abed, someone from the first episode of Culture Meets the Can, who was just touring the University of Queen Mary of London, and I'm going to quickly ask him about what he thinks of Japan. So Abed, What do you think the percentage of immigrants are in Japan at the current moment in time?
Honestly, I don't know, but I know it's really, really low.
You are right, it's about 1 to 2%. Do you have any ideas on this?
I mean, I know it's really hard to get into Japan because they just want to keep to themselves. They don't allow anyone to come in.
Yeah, and because of this, leading on to my next question, what do you think the current average age of Japan is? The average Japan person, how old do you think they are?
Well, I know it's an aging population.
Yeah.
So I know it's an aging population, so I'm guessing over 60.
You're right, it's right around 70, 60. They have good healthcare and everything, but it's an aging population because people work later, have children later as well, and by the time they're old, some people just don't want to have children. It's a really declining population at the time, especially factoring in they're not allowing immigration into their country. It's become quite a tough time for Japanese people. Okay, leading on to the next question, what do you think that Japanese people commonly wear?
I actually haven't thought about that. I don't know.
It's pretty much what we would normally wear on a regular basis. A lot of our fashion does come from Japan now. It starts from Japan. And a lot of Western culture is really integrated into Japan too. Okay, the next question, final one. What do you think the percentage of people in Japan who watch anime?
It's probably a lot. I don't know, like 60%.
It's a bit under. It's about 50%. That's still quite high, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's because it is on primetime TV, so a lot of people they just watch it. Anyway, thanks for agreeing to interview.
We'll be now taking a short break, so make sure you stay tuned for the interview with our guests.